What if the moon landing was staged to distract us from something bigger? It's a question that has sparked conspiracy theories and captured the imaginations of many. Today, we'll take a closer look at this intriguing idea and explore the possibility of hidden truths behind one of the most iconic events in human history. Imagine a world where the moon landing was not a genuine achievement, but a carefully orchestrated performance. Some believe that the United States government, locked in a tense space race with the Soviet Union, staged the entire event to demonstrate their technological prowess and dominance on the world stage. But what if there was more to it than just a matter of national pride? Let's delve into the shadows of this conspiracy theory and uncover the whispers of a larger, more mysterious narrative. Could the moon landing have been a cleverly crafted distraction designed to divert our attention from something of even greater significance? To explore this idea, we must first journey back to the summer of 1969, a time when the world held its breath as astronauts Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin set foot on the lunar surface. The world watched in awe as grainy images flickered across television screens, capturing the historic moment when humans first walked on another celestial body. But amidst the celebrations and triumphs, some began to question the authenticity of these events. Could it be possible that the moon landing was a meticulously staged spectacle designed to deceive the masses and conceal a deeper truth? One case study that fuels this theory is the curious case of the missing telemetry tapes. In a baffling twist of fate, NASA has admitted that the original recordings of the moon landing have been lost. These tapes, which contained crucial data and communications between the astronauts and mission control, mysteriously disappeared, leaving a void in the historical record. Skeptics argue that the loss of these tapes raises suspicions about the authenticity of the moon landing. Could it be that these missing recordings hold the key to unlocking a hidden truth about what really happened on that fateful day in July 1969? Or are they simply a tragic casualty of bureaucratic oversight and technological limitations? As we ponder these questions, let us consider another intriguing piece of the puzzle: the enigmatic behavior of the astronauts themselves. Neil Armstrong, the first man to set foot on the moon, was famously reticent about his experiences and seldom spoke about his historic achievement. Some have interpreted his silence as a sign of guilt, suggesting that he harbored a secret about the true nature of the moon landing. In contrast, Buzz Aldrin, Armstrong's fellow astronaut, has been more vocal about his experiences on the moon. In interviews and public appearances, Aldrin has recounted his memories of the mission with clarity and detail, offering a glimpse into the challenges and triumphs of that historic journey. But could his openness be a clever ploy to deflect attention from a larger conspiracy lurking in the shadows? To add another layer of intrigue to this mystery, let us consider the technological limitations of the time. In the 1960s, the technology required to land humans on the moon and transmit live television broadcasts from space was cutting edge and untested. Could it be that the complexities of space travel and communication created the perfect conditions for a staged event to take place without detection? One fascinating historical fact that sheds light on this theory is the role of filmmaker Stanley Kubrick. It is rumored that Kubrick, known for his cinematic mastery and attention to detail, was approached by the government to help stage the moon landing. Some believe that his expertise in special effects and visual storytelling was instrumental in creating the convincing illusion of a lunar landing. As we reflect on these tantalizing clues and historical anomalies, we are left with a lingering question. What if the moon landing was indeed staged to distract us from something bigger? Could it be that the truth of our existence and the mysteries of the cosmos have been concealed behind a veil of deception and manipulation? In the quiet of the night, As we gaze up at the silvery glow of the moon, let us ponder the secrets it holds and the shadows it casts upon our world. Perhaps the truth lies not in the bright glare of the spotlight, but in the subtle whispers of the unknown, waiting to be unveiled by those brave enough to seek it. As we close this chapter of exploration and contemplation, let us remember that the search for truth is a journey without end, a quest that beckons us to look beyond the surface and into the depths of our collective consciousness. And who knows what mysteries we may uncover when we dare to question the narratives that shape our reality. Thank you for joining me on this introspective journey into the realm of possibility and imagination. Until we meet again, may the mysteries of the universe guide your path and illuminate your soul. Have you ever looked up at the moon and wondered about the mysteries it holds? What if I told you that there are those who believe the iconic moon landing in 1969 was staged to distract the world from something even bigger? Today, we dive into this intriguing conspiracy theory and explore the possibility of what lies beyond the shadows of our collective consciousness. Imagine the excitement and awe that swept across the globe on July 20th, 1969, when mankind supposedly took its first steps on the lunar surface. Millions watched in wonder as Neil Armstrong uttered those famous words, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." It was a moment that defined a generation, a triumph of human ingenuity and exploration. But what if it was all an elaborate ruse? Let's consider the evidence put forth by conspiracy theorists who claim that the moon landing was staged. They point to supposed anomalies in the photographs and footage from the mission, suggesting that they were doctored or filmed on a soundstage. They question how the American flag could seemingly wave in the airless vacuum of space and why there are no stars visible in the background. These discrepancies have fueled doubts and fueled speculation about a possible cover-up. One of the most compelling arguments made by skeptics is the technological limitations of the time. In the 1960s, the technology available was primitive compared to what we have today. How could NASA have successfully landed astronauts on the moon and safely brought them back using such rudimentary equipment? The sheer audacity of the mission, coupled with the political climate of the Cold War, has led some to believe that it was all just a well-executed hoax. But what if there's more to this story than meets the eye? What if the moon landing was indeed staged, not to deceive the world, but to distract us from a greater truth? Consider this. Throughout history, governments and powerful entities have used deception and misdirection to manipulate the masses. What if the moon landing was a carefully orchestrated event designed to captivate the public's imagination and divert attention from something happening right here on Earth? Let's explore a fascinating case study that sheds light on this theory. In the early 1950s, the United States government conducted a series of nuclear tests in the remote desert of Nevada. These tests were shrouded in secrecy, with the government going to great lengths to conceal the true nature of the experiments. Meanwhile, the media was focused on the burgeoning space race between the US and the Soviet Union, creating a narrative of progress and achievement that captivated the public's attention. As the world marveled at the technological advancements of the space program, few questioned what was happening in their own backyard. The nuclear tests continued unabated, their effects hidden from public view. It was a classic case of misdirection, where one spectacle was used to divert attention from another, more sinister reality. Could the moon landing have served a similar purpose, drawing our gaze to the heavens while something darker unfolded on Earth? Now, close your eyes and imagine the vast expanse of space, the silent beauty of the moon hanging in the night sky. Picture the astronauts in their bulky spacesuits, bouncing across the lunar surface in a surreal dance of exploration. The stark contrast between the barren landscape of the moon and the vibrant blue of our home planet. The crackle of static as mission control communicates with the intrepid explorers, guiding them through the unknown. But as we gaze up at the moon, let us not forget to look down at the earth beneath our feet. What secrets lie hidden in the shadows of our own world, waiting to be uncovered? The truth is often stranger than fiction, and reality is more complex than we can imagine. Perhaps the moon landing was just the tip of the iceberg, a carefully crafted illusion designed to keep us looking up when we should be looking down. As we ponder these questions, let us remember the power of skepticism and critical thinking. It is easy to be swept away by grand narratives and captivating stories, but it is essential to maintain a healthy sense of doubt and inquiry. The truth may be elusive, but it is worth seeking, even if it leads us down unexpected paths. In conclusion, the moon landing remains a watershed moment in human history, a testament to our boundless curiosity and daring spirit of exploration. Whether it was a genuine achievement or an elaborate hoax, the legacy of that historic event continues to inspire wonder and debate to this day. So let us keep our eyes open to the mysteries of the cosmos and the enigmas of our own world, never shying away from the unknown.